information and to book your free birthday party, call 312-970-6461. Is it my turn yet? Oh, okay, there we go. Good evening, good afternoon, good morning. Welcome to this radio show. Welcome to Bedtime Stories, the show designed with the lovers in mind, where we put you to bed but never to sleep with the greatest love songs of all time. My name is Dr. Al Greer, not to be confused with anybody else who tries to use my name or my fame or whatever for personal gain. Thank you so much for joining us. I am live tonight. I'm still experiencing technical difficulties, but I managed to fix it. You know, there's an old saying, you have to skin a dog with a cat. Yeah, so, I'm good. I'm good. Anyway, coming up in our last hour, we do a little thing we call foreplay. That's 4 songs by one of your favorite artists or groups, male or female. And if you have one in mind, Francine Carr, let me know, all right? I'll be happy to play your artist right here on Bedtime Stories. There's a meeting in my bedroom. Don't be late. Francine, hello. Ooh-wee. Now, I never play stuff like this. Never. I must be in a good mood tonight. I must be. Hey, Francine, what's going on? Thank you for joining me on my live. I never see you on my live, Francine. What's really going on? What is really going on? Hey, stranger, it's been a while since I was on here. Yes, it has been, Rita. It's been a long time since you've been on my live, and I appreciate you being there, as always. You know. Hey, Bug Bro. Thank you. Hey, Angie. Oh, so much for spell check, huh? Okay. By the way, the gumbo was good. It was tasty. I loved it. I didn't get a chance to eat the red beans and rice yet, but I guess that'll be next. I ran in here because I was running kind of late tonight. But thank you to Donald Blair. He was like, "Man, if you can't, big bro, I know what you meant." He said, "If you, hey man, if you want to do your show over here, you can." I'm like, you know how much stuff I have to bring to do a show at somebody else's house just because they have internet? I was like, thank you, I appreciate it. But I went ahead and purchased a mobile hotspot. So so everything is running well so far, So but I'm still pissed off at AT&T. I'm still pissed at them. I'm like, okay, I'll just, you know, Fat Tuesday a day late. I know, right? Yeah. Fat Tuesday on a Wednesday. But that's okay. I don't mind. When you're a bachelor, it's like, beggars can be choicy, Whatever I can get is cool. I never turn down a free meal. Francine said Luther Vandross. Okay. She come in taking over. I ain't mad at you. Well, guess what? I'm about to play some Luther for you. If that's what you want. Since you're never on my live, okay. Then Luther it is. And anything else you'd like to hear. I aims to please. Choicey, not too picky with the English either. Uh, hey, Troy, what's going on? Troy, the heckler. Yeah, he's that old man that sits on the side when people are doing a comedy act. Yeah, heckling folks. But I ain't mad at you, Troy. I mean, somebody's got to do it. I tell you, somebody's got to do it. Anyway, uh, did you all have a great day? Yes or no, maybe? Mine was okay. My day was all right. After I got off the phone with AT&T cussing them out. Well, we can have it. We don't have we don't have a reservation or whatever for a technician to come to your house. I'm like, what? I will always call out poor performances. So, okay. No hoagies tonight. I didn't get a chance to stop. I was going to stop, but before I could get out of the parking lot, my sister texted me and said, I have uh, red beans and rice and gumbo. I was like, oh, well, no hoagie tonight. So that was it. So thank you so much to to Angie Martin Turner, all of them. So yeah, no hoagie tonight. No. And same to you, Troy. Troy, of course, is on both Facebook and on YouTube right now. So and I thank you, Troy, for being there and being there. I appreciate that. Now I'm just waiting for Ronnie to come on so I can get that big corned beef sandwich. I know I'm bad. I know, but I gotta say those corned beef sandwiches are the bomb. You know, and every time I think about it, I'm like, because I like Deli, AP Deli. They have the best, but this Mr. Submarine, oh, mm, sounds good for this weather. I know, right? I'm like, good grief, that's a big. It takes me 2 days to eat it. You know, it takes me 2 days to eat that corned beef sandwich. I'm just saying. Where you at, Ronnie? She'd be like, you always begging. Shy, if ever I fall in love again. If ever I fall in love again, I will be out of my mind. Trust me. I will be in a wheelchair in a home drooling. And it'll be probably the lady who's changing my diaper. That's probably I'll be like, you know. And it'll probably be Alderman Stephanie Colen. She'll probably be the only one to come around to see me, because she seems to like seniors. So when I get to that age, she'll probably come see me. But she'll still be young, and I'll be like, "Shut up, Al. It's okay." Happy National Margarita Day. Thank you, Ronnie. Now, now, all I need is that big ass corned beef sandwich from Mr. Submarine. Hint, hint, hint. But anyway, it's your peanut butter brother, Dr. Al Greer. Hello to Francine Carr, who is never on my live. She's never on my, well, she's on my live, but she never makes any comments. I always see her, but she never makes a comment. And she made a comment tonight. So here's Luther, the first of two in a row on Bedtime Stories. I know you probably say he's always begging. He always, big ass corned beef sandwich. I just love that. You got the message? Okay, all right. I hate to beg, but I'm a bachelor. And the only food that I have in my refrigerator is from Thanksgiving. Well, I should have never gotten you started. I know, right? Yeah, I'm like AP Deli who? AP Deli what? Yeah, you got me hooked. So. What'd you say, Rita? Jesus, take the wheel. I know that's right. You got. I'm like, wait a minute. What is this madness? This submarine you talk about? I'm like, it's like it takes me 2 days to eat it. It's like I eat half the sandwich one day, and then the next day I eat it. When I go to the gospel station or take it to work at WVON. It's like that's a big sandwich. I would say something else, but Rita's on. Rita's on the line. Rita's on the main line. Tell her what you. Anyway, sorry. Yes, you have. You see, you have created a monster. Yes, you and Rita. Rita got me hooked and left. He's like, where you going? Oh, I told you I was joining the army. I'm like, you was for real? You're going to the army? What am I supposed to do? Ooh, boy. I heard Al took Bessie Smith to the junior prom. I know. Liza got Rita. Come on now. Rita. Girl, it took me a long time to to get on with my life after you left. You just don't know. You have no clue. You have no clue. You should give yourself more credit. You you turned me out. I was like, no, you can't leave now. Leave. Go and go. What? No, you. I'm sorry. Uncle Sam don't want you. I do. Mm-mm-mm. And she just disappeared. She just went on into the wild blue yonder and became Lieutenant Colonel Rita Green. It's like, I salute you all right. Anyway. And you know you did, Rita. You might, as you've gotten older, you probably, certain things you wanna forget when you get older. Certain like, was I like that? No, I wasn't like that, was I? Yes, you were. Yes. Yes, Rita. Yes. Hmm. I didn't do nothing. Yeah, you did. Oh, but you did. That wasn't me. Yeah, that was you. Because I remember bringing you home and introducing you to my parents. I don't do that for just anybody. Trust me. I said, Mom, Dad, this is Rita. And then when you left, my dad was relentless. He said, so you talk to your girl? Shut up. Okay. Rita, okay. If you say so. Hmm. Just because you're saved, sanctified, and filled with the Holy Ghost now, back then, we all, we all change. We all get older. We get wiser. You know, but I can remember only a few women just, you know, I mean, just, whew. Mm-mm-mm. Just took me through changes. I had to go to therapy behind that. I was like, Doc, how bad am I, Doc? Real bad. 88350. Shoot. My doctor was Usher. Okay. You got it bad. It's like, I know. You got it bad. I was like, is she ever coming home? Who else did that to me? Her name was last name was Jenkins. That Jenkins girl, she was something else. She was something else. And that was it. That was that was back in my days when I was, where was I working at the time? I don't even think I was on the radio. You fighting a nasty Ooh, You can't afford to get no cold. That's bad when you get a cold. Your resistance is about as low as mine. So, oh, poor baby. Yeah, you take care of yourself. Yeah, yo, you you worse than I think you're anemic or something. I'm just everything, some of everything. Well, I remember when I was diagnosed with diabetes. I'm like, who got diabetes? What you talking about? Sir, you have diabetes. No, I don't have diabetes. Sir, we took your blood sugar. You're type 2 diabetic. No, I'm not. Okay. All right, Rita. The devil's a liar. Mm-mm. So you are a real diabetic. I know. I know. My poor baby. See, if you'd have stayed with me, I'd have taken care of you. I'd have fed you vegetables and built you up and stuff. You're type 1. Oh, I'm type 2. Yeah, you real diabetical. Yeah, diabetical. Yeah, you got to hit the insulin every day. Like, mm-mm. Yeah, me, I just, I check it. I'm like, oh, I'm normal. Okay, cool. Yeah, just don't give me no orange juice. It's like this orange juice is awfully good, good, good. Yeah, Al, come back, Al. I'll be out of it. Last time I had a bout, I was at work and my blood sugar dropped, and I was like, Al, you all right? Mm-hmm. You got some candy. They're like, you got some candy? Oh, somebody get Al some candy quick. I was like, I was fading fast. It was like, remember that movie Back to the Future one? His hand was disappearing. It's like, I'm going. I'm going. They hurried up and got me some Halloween candy. I was chugging Three Musketeers and here, eat some more. Where am I? What happened? Man, you was almost gone. Boom, boom, boom. Two in a row from Luther Vandross. Nobody, nobody to love. That's right. Keep it up. You'll have nobody to love you. Okay. It's your peanut butter brother, Dr. Al Greer. Both of those, of course, for Francine Carr and for Rita. Rita, both of us are diabetics. It's like she's type 1, I'm type 2. It's like be sharing needles, I guess. I don't know. But on the serious tip, I found out a few years ago, it was back in 2020, that I was type 2 diabetic. And I was like, no, I'm not. I'm not diabetic. I'm diabetic for real? Doc, come on. No. After all these years, I wait till I get old to get all these ailments, you know. Just, anyway, good night, Rita. Take care of yourself. Please take care of yourself. It's your peanut butter brother, Dr. Al Greer. This is Bedtime Stories, the show designed with the lovers in mind, where we put you to bed, but never to sleep with the greatest love songs of all time. Our phone number here is 773-675-2400. Here's the late, great Lou Rawls, an early morning love. Yeah, you got to catch me early in the morning if you know what I mean. Ain't nothing like that early morning wood, baby. Yeah, I can't say that on regular radio, on traditional radio. I can't say that. Yeah. Good night, Rita, and take care of yourself. You know, please do. Troy said, I heard Al Greer used to babysit Ma Rainey. Hmm. Yeah, you went way back. Now, if you had said Mahalia Jackson, I would have, Mahalia Jackson. Mhm. Francine, where you at? Don't you go to bed too? So last night we were talking about, just about everything. One of those things we talked about was um, the brat becoming a mother. I'm still a little confused by that. I'm like, not so confused about the marriage and everything else. Um, Niecy Nash got married to this chick that looked like a dude. I'm like, okay, at least she looks like a dude. Okay, you know. But my thing is, well, I'm thinking maybe she couldn't carry the wife. Well, they're both wives, right? Okay. She couldn't carry the baby, so Brad said, "Well, I'll carry the baby." And she's what, 48 years old? She said, I didn't know I could even get pregnant. I'm like, well, you never had a penis inside of you either, so you didn't know if it was working or not. One of my former students had a baby at like, I think she was like 30, 40 years old. I found out I didn't think it worked at first. And then, it's like, well, there you go. And out popped your biracial child. So, anyway, after a certain age, just say no. No, I'm good. Women love to, when they get to that point, that certain age where they can have sex without worrying about getting pregnant, you know. And those that have had their children, they say, I'm done. I don't want no more. You know, I'm good. I'm done. And I get it. I understand. A friend of mine, she just recently had surgery. She had what are they? Cysts on the fallopian tubes or whatever, ovaries, And I thought, she had all of that done years ago because, she had two kids, and it was like, well, doc, I don't want to have any more kids. I wish her and my daughter had gone at the same time. But anyway, it's a wonderful world on this side. I know, right? You'd be like, go ahead. I can't get pregnant. Go ahead. Yeah, yeah. You two back there? Yeah, Ain't nothing coming out here. Go ahead. Yeah. hmm You what? Okay, go ahead. Yep. Yep. Nothing. You ain't got to worry about me calling you. You I think we're pregnant. No, we're not. I can't have no more kids. See you next time. Anyway, you say it's a wonderful world on this side. Mm-mm. I guess it is a wonderful world, when you've gotten to a certain age, your children are grown, they got children of their own, and you're like, I still want to, feel like I'm still, alive. So, every now and then you want to just, you know, get, kicked down, you know, operative word in that sentence, kicked down, rhymes with kick. So, mm, mm, mm. But I remember back in the day, boy, I was nothing nice. I was out there, you know, I was out there. My sister can tell you, I was out there, you know, I was swimming in women. Do I miss it? No. See, that was before a caller ID, so I didn't know who was calling me. It's like, yeah, girl, how's your mama doing? My mama been dead. Oh, I'm sorry. Without the worry that I might get pregnant. Well, you just might as well, when the mailman comes, it's like, you got a few minutes? I can't get pregnant. No. Woo! Come on in, mailman. Mm-mm. Yeah, come on in. Come on in the building, son. Stay for a while. You through with your rounds. Come on back. Meet me in the basement. Mm-mm. And I'm at that point too. It's like, they say men are having babies at 70 years old. Like, not this man. 7 days from now, I'll be a grandfather again. You think I want children? It's like, okay, change your aunt or your uncle's diapers. It's like, no, that ain't happening. That is not happening. No. Mm-mm. So I mean, what if I have a baby? What does that make the baby to my grandchildren? That makes them an aunt or uncle, doesn't it, to my grandchildren? Have you ever wondered why older women are more aggressive? I know they are. Like Saturday when I was over at Kennedy King College, they was pushing up on me like something fierce. Hey, young man, come on over here. Let me. What your name is? I ain't hear you on the microphone. What your name is, DJ? This lady trying to have a whole conversation with me. I'm like, ma'am, I'm looking for the bathroom. I have to pee something fierce. I've been drinking coffee all morning. You know, one lady gave me a phone number. Here you go. She put it in my shirt pocket. Yeah, she even just handed it to me. You just put it in my shirt pocket. Yeah, call me. I was like, no, no, Granny, no. Yeah, call me. Let's talk. What we got to talk about? No. Talk about when you used to hang out at the Regal Theater? No. I'm sorry, I don't remember that. I'm not that old. You You remind me of another DJ, that Herb Kent. He was something back in the day. I don't want to hear about you and my Godfather. Please yes, don't make mention of him, please, and thank you. You know, it's like, oh, I can't wait not to have kids no more. What does that mean? I don't know. That's crazy, lady. I remember. Good night, Francine. Dang, you leaving early. What's really going on? Mm-mm. Why you teasing me, Francine? What's up with that? Mm-mm. 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 Older women and younger men. Young man, young man. Make me so vulnerable. Ah. That's what they always say. Anyway, Marlena Shaw and Go Away Little Boy right here on Bedtime Stories. It's your peanut butter brother, Dr. Al Greer. Good night to Francine Carr. Thank you so much for stopping by. What are we talking about tonight? Angie Martin Turner said, it's a wonderful world on this side. At a certain age, I just say, nah, I'm good, without the worry that I might get pregnant. Well, no, you like what? I was about to lie about her age, and I'm older, right? She said, have you ever wondered why older women are more aggressive? As a matter of fact, no, I never even noticed that. Why are older women so aggressive? Is it because they cannot have children? That they just pretty much throw themselves at a man? They're like, go ahead, I can't have no babies. Like, okay, but Granny, I had a conversation earlier this afternoon with Antone. Antone has this party. He has like three or four a year, even sometimes even more. And he keeps asking the guys to come to these parties, right? And the guys won't come. It's like full of women. I mean, it's like about the ratio women to men. It's like 20 women to each man, and it's only maybe five guys. But these women are seasoned, and that's putting it nicely. They are seasoned. They think I'm a young man. Hey, come here, young man. How old is you? You about 42, ain't you? Okay, I'll be 42. Okay. You get that pension, Granny. You don't want none of this. Trust me. I'll go easy on you. I'll take a half of Viagra. Here's Isaac Hayes. Mm-mm. I'll go easy on you, Granny. Ethel Waters may consider you a young Ethel Waters. Dang, Troy. I know this is Black History Month, but you mentioned Ma Rainey, Ethel Waters. Good grief. Mm-mm. Ethel Waters. Wow, you went way back, didn't you? Mm-mm. Who was the other one you talking about? I was Ma Rainey's babysitter or something like that. Ethel Waters. Good Lord. Mm-mm. What you say, Angie? He's been on Wikipedia. Either that, he did a Google search. Old black women. Oh, let's see. Ethel Waters, Ma Rainey, Big Mama Thornton, Mahalia Jackson, and anybody else who came out in that era. Yep, he's been on. It's like either that or on Jeopardy. I'll take old black woman for 500, Alex. She was the queen of gospel. Um, who is Mahalia Jackson? Old black women for 600, Alex. She, she played Mammy in Gone with the Wind and won an Oscar. What was her name? Hattie McDaniel. Who is Hattie McDaniels? That's correct. Okay, you have control of the board. Uh, let's stick with old black women for 800, Alex. She played Florida on Good Times. Who is Esther Roll? That is correct. Okay. Oh, mm-mm. She's the mother in every black movie ever. Who is surprising to say Mom's Mabley? Yeah. Who was the first black comedian? Who is Mom's Mabley? Okay, you have control of the board. Uh, Old black women for 1,000. uh, mm-mm. Mom's Mabley. Yeah. Mom's was my girlfriend back in the day. You want to be, if you want to be funny, I remember Mom's Mabley had a comedy album out, and I remember that album was in our house, and I saw a picture of Mom's Mabley. I'm like, is Mom's a woman or a man? Because the way she looked, it was like she looked like a whole dude. Until I saw her on TV and she had on one of them polka dot muumuus and the hat pulled down and her teeth out. I'm like, oh, okay. But they say Mom's was like a straight up, yeah, she like women. I can't wait for them to do her life story. You know, her name Moms. What's up? What's up? Mm-mm. I'm sorry, I just can't see Moms maybe pushing up on women. Or maybe she'd dress up, she put on a suit or something. Some Stacey Adams. Mm. Mm-mm. 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 Doo, 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 doo. Mom's neighborhood. Her favorite joke was she had an old husband. She said, if he die, he dies. That was my favorite one too. If he dies, he dies. Minute, baby. She said, if he dies, he dies. Oh well. Golden touch. She said she was so old he hurt her feelings. Ooh, excuse me. Golden touch. Ooh, yeah. Golden touch. Golden Touch. Where? Okay, if you insist. Well, thank you. You don't have to beg. It would be my pleasure. Rolls Royce, Golden Touch, Bedtime Stories. With your peanut butter brother, Dr. Al Greer. That is one of my favorite songs by them. They're known for their up-tempo songs, like Do You Dance, Car Wash. If it makes you feel like dancing, feels good. I might do Rolls Royce on Friday on the B-sides. Yeah, they don't get enough recognition. It's your peanut butter brother, Dr. Al Greer. This is Bedtime Stories, the show designed with the lovers in mind, where we put you to bed but never to sleep with the greatest love songs of all time. Our phone number here is 767-52400. Unless you have my private number, then you can hit me up anytime, right? Good night to Francine Carr. She said she had to go to bed. She said Advanced Auto Parts was calling her. I ain't mad at you, sweetheart. It's Prince Rogers Nelson. Ooh, someone's calling me. Hello?
Hey, what's going on?
Nothing. What's going on with you?
This brother Al Greer, this is Terry Rogers speaking.
Hey, Terry Roberts. I didn't know you were supposed to be on with me tonight.
So it's not tonight?
We're going to have to reschedule because I didn't even promote it or anything. So can we reschedule for next Wednesday?
Next Wednesday? What actual date is that?
Next Wednesday would be like the 4th or something like that.
Okay, that's cool.
Hold on, let me make sure.
No, Wednesday, the 4th is a Saturday.
So next Wednesday, the 1st.
The 1st?
Yeah.
Okay, that's cool. We can make it work.
Okay, cool. Sorry about that. But I want to give you your props and everything.
Okay, well, definitely, man. I appreciate it, man.
No problem. But let Dr. April know that, we had to reschedule because I was having internet problems. So every time my phone would ring, it'd be like I'd be knocked offline. So.
No, I got you. Most definitely, man.
Okay.
Call him right now and let him know.
Okay, cool.
All right, thank you.
All right, you're welcome. No damn business. Have to use the ride. Come on, Prince, not the ride. Gonna miss me, girl. Mm, mm, mm. Woo. Dr. April.
Hey, Dr. Al.
Hey, yeah, I'm gonna have to reschedule because my internet was messing up so badly last night. Um, from
Last night?
yeah, from Miss Stevenson. When she called me, it knocked my whole broadcast out. I was trying to record the conversation so I would have a record of it, but it knocked everything out. I mean, I was on the air, but it was like playing an old show.
So you need to reschedule Erin. Because she didn't even call me at all, so I didn't have no clue.
Okay, yeah, I want to reschedule Aaron for next Wednesday.
And what about Terry? Could he just call me?
Oh, yeah, I meant Terry for next week, next Wednesday.
Okay, so you don't need to interview Erin again. You need to interview Terry.
I want to do Aaron again, but in a few weeks. I want to bring her back on.
Okay.
Because I love her song.
Okay.
And I want to bring her back on in like 2 weeks.
But Terry, you need to bring her back next week.
Terry next week for sure. I should have the bugs worked out of the internet. AT&T is jerking me around.
Okay.
So, yeah, because when she came on last night, she called me and it just took everything out. I'm like, oh boy. So, but yeah, definitely next week for Terry and then 2 weeks for Aaron.
Okay.
Okay.
All right. Thank you.
No, thank you. I appreciate it. Keep them coming.
I will.
Okay. Bye bye. And so abruptly. And there's a reason because of that. The reason is because it's on a CD. And then, once you get it off the CD, it goes into another track. So it might be like track 7 or something. It goes in directly into 8 and it kind of bleeds over. So anyway, you're like, I don't care. You cut my song off at the end. It's your peanut butter brother, Dr. Al Greer. This is Bedtime Stories, the show designed with the lovers in mind, where we put you to bed, but never to sleep with the greatest love songs of all time. Thank you so much, as always, for joining us. And don't forget to tell your friends about bedtime stories. Don't keep it all to yourself. Tell your friends about it. And tell them, my voice is cracking, and tell them about our good sponsor. It's Grubhub. Mm-mm-mm. Mm-mm. Grubhub is a proud sponsor of Bedtime Stories. on WOSD Radio DB Chicago, WDLB Indianapolis in Chicago, which is Biggs Radio, as well as WRLNradio.com, which is a Ray Neal media station. It's your peanut butter brother, Dr. Al Greer. And as always, we try to, keep it light around here. And every now and then we get kind of heavy. Like last night, we were talking about the brat getting pregnant. I was like, huh? Shouldn't that be the other way around? The young lady that she's married to? So which one is the? Never mind. I don't even want to know. Congratulations, the brat. You'll make a great mom, dad, yeah, great parent. It's Lisa and Cult Jam all cried out on Bedtime Stories. Full force, get busy one time. Mm-mm. So I get the internet fixed, and then I got two people on my live. Really? What's really going on? Really? Really? I sound like hypnotic now. Really? Mm-mm-mm-mm-mm. All cried out. Uki and Nana. Please tell my Nana. Oh, that's what I unhooked. I'm like, I unhooked something. No, it's the TV. There we go. There we go. Please tell my Nana. I heard that. Holly Woodson, formerly of the Temptations, and my Nana. I miss my Nana. It's your peanut butter brother, Dr. Al Greer. This is Bedtime Stories, the show designed with the lovers in mind, where we put you to bed but never to sleep, with the greatest love songs of all time. Hello to my brother from another mother, Antone. I know he's not listening right now. He's probably listening to Keith Sweat, listening to him laugh at everything he says. I know. Hater. I know I'm a hater. Anyway, so we have an election coming up here in Chicago to be the next mayor. There are about 7 African Americans, 1 Hispanic, 1 white guy, and of course, the sitting mayor. which is Lori Elaine Lightfoot. And my thing is, whenever you have that many Black people, African Americans, that are in a race for mayor, they always split the vote. Always. Because what's going to happen is, people are going to vote for their favorite Black person, whether it be Brandon Johnson or Jamal Green or, Roderick Sawyer. They're going to do that. And it's going to split the vote. Willie Wilson, And I hate to say that, but it's the truth. All the white folks are going to vote for Paul Vallis because he's white. That's what's going to happen. And then we're going to be so confused. We're like, oh, okay. Well, Lori Lightfoot wasn't so bad. And, Jamal Green, he's kind of, he's up there. And Willie Wilson, he's been giving away money, gas, and food. I'm like, well, the choice is yours, ladies and gentlemen. The choice is yours. It's your peanut butter brother, Dr. Al Greer. This is Bedtime Stories with Lilo Thomas. And I want to make love, baby, on Bedtime Stories. Well, mm-hmm. 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 Have you known? Oh, no. No matter what. Mm-hmm. Have you known? Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Oh, what's up, Greg Beasley? What's going on with you, sir? I wanna make love. I wanna make love. I'm not that kind of guy. Oh, night. I don't think I can make love all night anymore. It's been so long. I think I forgot. Maybe someone can come over and remind me of how to do it. Just saying. No, AT&T did absolutely not. They said they don't even have an appointment for anyone to come over and even look at it. Now they sent me several texts saying that a technician would be here today. Then they sent me another one and said they'll be here tomorrow. So I've been without internet service since Thursday of last week. So I can't watch TV. I can't. Yeah. So I'm leaning towards um, T-Mobile. They said they have internet service. Uh, They have a box or whatever. I'm like, oh, I don't know if I want to go through that. But no, they didn't get anything straightened out, Greg. Now, once again, they said they have an appointment for me tomorrow. Well, there's no one here to let them in. I asked my landlord. He said he'll be here till 4, and that was today. So I got to ask him yet again, just to have somebody in my apartment to let them in because, of course, they could, have their way with anything that's up in here. So, of course, they don't come out on Saturdays. So now it was different when I was working nights. I was here all day, so it wasn't no big deal. But it's like, ain't nobody here, and there's nobody at work to fill in for me. So that's it. Yeah. So I'm using a borrowed mobile hotspot tonight. So luckily, I won't be on tomorrow. It'll be a rerun. So, but yeah, it sucks. It really does. So, hopefully they can get in here tomorrow. If not, I'm gonna see what T-Mobile is talking about. They said $50 a month, which is what I'm paying for AT&T. They sent me a bill. They said I owe 97 cents. Why would you even why would you even send me that? A bill for 97 cents. I called today and customer service got on the phone. They said, "Would you like to make a payment arrangement?" Before I knew it, I was like, "Bitch, I already paid the bill. Y'all cut me off. It's right there. I made a payment on Thursday when you all cut my service off." Ooh, that Marco. Oh man, I'm gonna kill him. 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 Anyway. Mm-mm. So, Greg, I'm stuck. I have all this weekend to find either new service or for them to come in and fix the current. You know, I'm like the box is sitting right here next to my foot. All they had to do was reactivate the box. Did they do that? Nope. I said okay. I said okay. So the only TV that I can watch is hooked up to an antenna. Like back in the old days. Yeah. So that's the TV that's in here and then the one in the bedroom. Well, there's another TV behind me that all I need is a Fire Stick and I can watch it. Of course, the TV stand is still in my van. On Saturday it'll be there for a whole week. Yeah, my son said he was coming by to help me with it. Yeah, I'm still waiting. I'm back. Now I would go back with Comcast, but I think I still owe them a bill. Yeah, I think I still, yeah. Um, oh, Freddie Jackson, Rock Me Tonight for old time's sake. And before that, Lilo Thomas, and I Want to Make Love. Those sound exactly alike. If you listen to the drum machine on that, they sound almost identical, probably because they have the same producer. His name is Lawrence Jones, and he produced all of Freddie's music, as well as Lilo's only big hit, I Want to Make Love. It's your peanut butter brother, Dr. Al Greer. This is Bedtime Stories, the show designed with the lovers in mind, where we put you to bed but never to sleep with the greatest love songs of all time. Greg Beasley said, "Did you get everything straightened out with AT&T?" Nope, sure didn't. Nope. So it looks like I'm going to have to, wait a minute. Verizon has this internet box. I don't know if it'll, you know, I don't know if it'll work on the televisions and everything else, but, you know, at this point, I'm willing to try anything. T-Mobile, I already have an account with them, but that's through my phone service. So I don't know. I'm not complaining. I'm just saying. I'm just saying. Damn you, AT&T. Here's Lakeside. I just want to hold your hand and wish that my internet was back on Bedtime Stories. Mm. And right now, I guess I guess Ronnie left me hanging on that sandwich. Okay. She said, "You've had enough." Ooh, Lord. She said, "You are on your own with that sandwich, buddy. Tell them you're Shirley Hemphill's grandfather, and they'll give you a credit." You're funny. You are funny, Mr. Troy. Only a few days left for Black History Month. After that, we're on our own. I wanna hold your hand. Mm-hmm. I sure should cut it off. Not using it for anything but peeing. Good night, Angie. Thanks again for the yeah. Thanks for the grub. Since since Miss Williams put me down, she got me hooked on those big corned beef sandwiches, and now it's cool. I'm on my own. Good night, Angie. You go to my head. I would have rather have had this for dinner than that sandwich. No, I wasn't settling, trust me. You know, I wouldn't have been able to eat all of that sandwich. That would have been tomorrow's lunch and dinner. But this was just enough. Hmm. Please, I'd have had to wait for that sandwich to get here. By that time, I'd have been going to bed. You have a delivery? I'm like, I do. Mhm. You go to my head. Baby. You go to my head. You hurt me. James Ambrose Johnson Jr. and Mary Christine Brockert. Aren't you glad they changed their names? Their stage names, of course, Rick James and Tina Marie. And happy Friday on Bedtime Stories. The show designed with the lovers in mind, where we put you to bed, but never to sleep with greatest love songs of all time. Thanking my sister Angie for making well, I know it wasn't for me exactly, but I appreciate the red beans and rice and the gumbo. That may have been too much starch for me to eat, but that's okay. Considering all I had for lunch was, some noodles or something. I'm just saying, it was delicious. Maybe I didn't eat all that rice, but that's okay because I was hungry, you know. think I got a tapeworm or something. Anyway, coming up in about 23 minutes, we got this thing we call foreplay. Four songs by one of your favorite artists or groups, male or female, right here on Bedtime Stories. It's your peanut butter brother, Dr. Al Greer, with Stevie Wonder. There's a ribbon in the sky for our love. Hopefully, we can catch it before it hits the airplane or something. Mm-mm. Your hand. It's a ribbon in the sky. Do-do-do-do-do-do. Do-do-do-do. Chance. Mm, 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 mm. One love. Sunny and bright. The sun is cold and the new day seems old. Mm-mm. And with money I'm poor. Baby, to my baby. Up to find that girl. Do. Someone just reminder. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Oh, yes. I can't find it nowhere, nowhere, nowhere. Go on, Luther. He took a 2.5 minute song and made it a whole 5 minutes and 23 seconds, including the fade. The original song done by The Temptations. David Ruffin sang lead on that particular song. And it sounded nothing like that. Luther just, oh man, since I found my baby. Hmm. Let me see if I can find the original by The Temptations, and I'll play that one too. You're like, wait a minute, that can't be the same song. Yep, same song, different artist. Right here on Bedtime Stories, your peanut butter brother, Dr. Al Greer. Hello to Victor Jackson, aka Slick Vic. Thanks for checking in to Bedtime Stories. About 10 minutes before the hour, and you know what happens in 10 minutes, right? Yeah, I turn into a pumpkin. Here's, here's the Isley Brothers, Lover's Eve on Bedtime Stories. Mm-mm-mm-mm. Mm, mm. As love first day went by, Lover's Eve, as opposed to Summer's Eve. You know. Mm, mm-mm. La, da, 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 da. I'm like, where's all that noise coming from? It's actually coming from my chair. That and the wind blowing outside. As Lover's Day went by, Yeah, I heard you all supposed to get hit hard there. I just got a text message from Elo, who lives that way. I'm like, ooh, oh babies. All we had was like freezing rain. There's plenty of life. Uh, Ken Watlington, what's going on? And we'll be in the 60s tomorrow in Indianapolis. I ain't mad at you. And Saturday we'll be in the 50s, almost 60. I missed the auto show this year. I really did. I used to go to the auto show every year. From the time I was a kid, always went to the auto show. We always take pictures sitting in the cars and everything, or leaning on the cars. Yeah, those were the days. They been looking every oh baby. What's going on, Kiki? Yep, good old McCormick Place. So many places to hide in, the, in McCormick Place because it's so big. By the time security gets to you, you'll be done. Trust me, I know. Hmm. Never should have put unisex bathrooms in there. Boom, ba-dum, boom, boom, boom. Bow, bow, ba-dum, dum, dum, dum. Since I lost my baby. Of course, that's the original one, done by the Temptations, written by Smokey Robinson and Warren Pete Moore. Since I lost my baby. It's your peanut butter brother, Dr. Al Greer. And I was saying earlier that I miss going to the auto show. It's like every year I look forward to going to the auto show. Since I was a kid, we always went to the auto show. My dad made sure he got tickets to the auto show. But as we got older, my brother and I decided we would go on our own. And it used to be fun when we were younger, but now it's like, ooh, I want to buy this car. It's fun when you're younger. You like, you can't afford it, so you just like sit or lay or on the car or inside the car or whatever. Now it's like man, I like to buy this. Oh, I can't afford it. Let me not sit on this car, okay? Anyway, foreplay just around the corner in about 30 seconds. Stews and smothered cabbage. Ooh, that sounds good. Sounds tasty. Mm, 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 mm. Grubhub is a proud sponsor of Bedtime Stories here on WOSD Radio DB Chicago, WDLB Indianapolis and Chicago, Midge Radio, and of course, WRLNradio.com, which is a Ray Neal media station. I was hoping we were going to be on the news station tonight, but no. Two other stations have signed on for Bedtime Stories, so I'm trying to catch up with Lisa London inside the Quiet Storm. I'm trying to catch up with her. So anyway, for our friends over in Minneapolis, in that area, I hope you all don't get hit too hard with the snow. Uh, Over this way, we're good. It's not so bad. We just got freezing rain and a whole lot of wind. Well, this is the Windy City, and he is the Hawk. Introduce yourself. Anyway, it is time for foreplay. In music history, there have only been three, count them, three song stylists. Of course, you have your queen of R&B, of course, Queen of Soul, that's Aretha Franklin. You have your Empress of Soul. You have your Godmother of Soul. But in music history, Black music history, we only had maybe three, maybe four song stylists. Phyllis Hyman, Anita Baker, and this young lady here, Nancy Sue Wilson, in tonight's foreplay. When did you leave heaven, baby? In heaven. I just want to know. For these earthly things. Ew. These earthly things. Your halo. Where'd you put your wings, girl? Shoo. Use your wings. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Mm. Would it be a sin? Oh. Leave heaven, angel. Time to sing. I wish you love. Hmm. I wish you love. The storm to keep you warm. Please fall. I wish you love. Bringing the blue lights in the basement back on Instagram. Saturdays at noon. How much for the plug? Oh, hey, I can't charge you. I can't charge you, bro. I wish I knew. Grew up stealing my sister's LPs of Nancy Wilson. I know that's right. Hmm. Once she wrapped her lips around a song, that was it. Beautiful voice. Beautiful lady. Even as she got older, she was still fine. She was good friends with Mary D. I'm like, I think they traded beauty secrets on how to stay young because Mary D had to have been in her 70s when she passed. But you couldn't tell. You couldn't tell. Hear me, please. Like me. Save your love for me. We're crying out loud. From me. Mm, from me. Mm. So they at the played that at the funeral of Purvis Band, and they did a whole slideshow. There was not a dry eye in Apostolic. I think I even saw Melody Span Cooper cry. She don't cry over nothing. Someone to watch over me. Wrapping up foreplay right here on Bedtime Stories with Nancy Sue Wilson. Not an R&B singer, not a jazz singer, not a pop singer, but she was a song stylist. Anything you put in front of her, she could sing it. Like Anita Baker, she could sing the phone book and make it sound good. I remember one time, me and my buddy Daryl Owens, the song that she does, what is that song? Where at the end she scat. She says, hubba bubba bubba. My man said, she even makes gum sound good. I know that's right. Here's some more from the baby Nancy Wilson. Did you wish a train? Did you get caught in the rain? Nope. Don't bother to explain. What you need. Have one. Lawanda, what's going on? All day too. Mm-mm. Mm-mm. Mm. Come on, Nancy. She's setting it up, baby. She's setting it up. Mm-mm. Mm. Mm-mm. Mm. Mm. Guess who I saw today? Who I saw today? You. Ooh, busted. Mm. Loves the crazy game. Mm. In time. This movie, Black and Blue, is very well written, playing on Bounce TV. I think I can get Bounce TV. Wait a minute. I think I can get that. I don't have cable or internet, so I guess I can get regular TV. Bounce is like 26, right? Or was 26. 38.2. Thank you. There we go. Is fair. Mm-mm-mm-mm. Sing girl. Very well. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Be afraid. Sing girl. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Mm-mm-mm. Lady rookie cop and a veteran. Her partners all turned out to be crooked cops. Her body cam had everything on it up until their rotten antics. But the cops put it out, put out an APB, and she did it. So the cops are chasing her, and the crooks are too. Sad. Oh, that's the movie. Okay, thanks. I thought that really happened. I'm like, oh, okay. Now you got me interested. You know. Ask my neighbor. Sing, Nancy. Hmm. So every cop is not a crook. Okay. Some still have values and ethics. It's a deep movie. Okay. I just started watching it. I'm like, okay. Mm. That song always brings me to tears. Nancy Wilson, Yours Right as Rain, for Miss Delicious, right here on Bedtime Stories. The show designed with the lovers in mind, where we put you to bed but never to sleep with the greatest love songs of all time. The arrangement, like I always say, done by Mr. Gene Page, who did all the arrangements for Barry White and others. Beautiful song. Written by Tom Bell and Linda Creed, originally recorded by the Stylistics. Once she got her voice around it, I forgot who made it first. You're as right as rain, mellow as a shower on a summer's day. Nobody, absolutely no one could sing like Nancy Wilson until this lady came along. It's Anita Denise Baker. Will You Be Mine, from her first album? Couldn't have named it better. The Songstress. It's Bedtime Stories. Mm, 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 mm. I'm watching. I'm watching. I'm watching. Who's the highest paid black radio personality in history? That's easy. It's it ain't Joyner. It's Steve Harvey. Yep. That girl is her former best friend from high school. They clearly chose opposite life directions. Yeah. Oh, in Chicago, highest paid in Chicago. Locally, that's because Steve Harvey's still on the air. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Mm-mm. Not Ramonski. What? This is getting deep, Luana. Make gun handles out of it. Mm. Sam Chapman? No. This is a deep movie, Luana. But Sam Chapman is not the highest paid. Crazy Howard. Really? That's sad. That's sad. No comment. Yep, Herb made a lot of money. Yep. When Herb started at V103, he was making 40 grand a year for 2 days a week. That was Saturday and Sunday. It went up every I think every year it went up. Every year that he was there, he got a raise. Herb was the highest paid part timer in black radio locally. Hmm. That's it. Herb had more talent in his bony little fingers than most of these folks on the radio now. He had the voice, the personality, all of that stuff, the knowledge of music. While these guys are laughing and joking, Herb Kent was taking names and and smoking. Herb was a teacher. She was singing hard back then. She was with a group called Chapter 8. I Just Want to Be Your Girl. They, of course, they told her she couldn't sing. She signed later on with Beverly Glen Records, and they went belly up after her first album. A few years later, she signed with Elektra Records, and she bought back her first album and re-released it. That's a bad woman right there, and that ain't what I want to say. She bought back her first album and re-released it. Let me say that again. She bought it back. She bought the masters so that they couldn't do anything else with it. So she re-released it because she thought it was a damn good album. The critics panned it because, well, she was a new artist, even though she'd been singing for a while. Anita Baker, I Just Want to Be Your Girl, with the group Chapter 8. It's your peanut butter brother, Dr. Al Greer. This is Bedtime Stories, the show designed with the lovers in mind, where we put you to bed but never to sleep with the greatest love songs of all time. Victor Jackson asked me who was the highest paid local DJ in Chicago. And it would have to have been Herb Kent. You know, not only did he work 2 days a week and make a load of money, he also taught at Chicago State. And at one time, he had a syndicated show as well. So, and there's your answer. My idol, my radio godfather, the one and only Herbert Rogers Kent. I'm so cool, I'm frozen my clothes. Hear the temps and hey girl, I like your style. It's your peanut butter brother, Dr. Al Greer, and this is Bedtime Stories. Tell me. Unlock your star. Mm-hmm. See, now you got me all in this movie. I can't stand you, Lord. And this room, it's actually, even with the sound down, it's good. Mm-hmm. She's giving Tyrese the body cam to get to headquarters. Oh yeah. Mm-hmm. Seen Richard Street. Hmm. He got it and he gone, baby. They switch clothes, shirt and vest. You're blending with the crowd wearing plain clothes. There you go. She out of there. This is good. Boo, boo, boo. I'd like to show you mine. Tyrese has to download this quick onto the commander's computer video feed. I know that's right. He's doing it now. Mm-mm. Kim Whitley. Mm. 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 Yes, when you smile, you smile. That's how love is when you smile, you smile. From the album 1990, The Temptations, and Heavenly. Before that, Girl, I Like Your Style, both led by Richard Street. Hello to Lady Lynn Yolanda. Thanks for listening to Bedtime Stories. She said, I like your style. I'm like, oh, okay, thank you. What's up to John Caldwell? LaWanda Trailer, she's got me interested in this movie. Tyrese and these crooked cops. Sounds like something happening here. But anyway, it's your peanut butter brother, Dr. Al Greer. Also, hello to Miss Delicious, who's listening somewhere. Just waiting to hear her name, I guess. Yeah, the movie's good too, John. It's really good. It's got like 12 minutes left on it, just like I do. Here's the first of two in a row from the Independents. Mm-mm-mm. Mm. Need me just as long as you want. Top commander is a black lady like Val Demings, who ran to remove Marco Rubio in Florida. Oh, I like it. I like it. My sister's always giving me bread with a meal. Don't you know I can't eat bread? It turns into sugar. I'm diabetical. Mm-mm. Diabetical, like that, huh? Gone, girl. Woo, she messed him up. She jumped out the window on him. Oh, now he want to bite her back, huh? Okay. Get him, girl. Whoop, whoop. Lead pipe, baby. Woo! She whooping his butt. They just standing there like, mm-hmm. You're like, dang. Good cop against bad cop. She, woo! She's still whooping him. Oops. Now go get him. This is good, Luana. And they got her back. They got her back. Mm-mm. This is deep, Luana. He's been terrorizing this hood forever. Mm. Uh-oh. I see it. Uh-oh. 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 The boss lady is a black lady. Uh-oh. Too deep for me. Tyrese had to have the last hit. Finally brought him down. Goodness. Ain't that the truth? Two in a row from the Independents. Baby, I've been missing you, and just as long as you need me, just as long as you want me, I'll be around. It's going to do it for me, Al Greer. Thank you so much for checking me out. To Lawana, also to Ken Watlington, John Caldwell, Ronnie, who was on earlier. I appreciate it. Thank you so much. Lady Lynn, she was checking me out too. I guess she was trying to listen to me and Keith Sweat at the same time, but I guess I won over Keith Sweat, at least this time. I won this round. Troy Anthony, the heckler. Even thank you too. Yeah. We should have that internet thing figured out by next week, right? When I go back on the air. Yeah. Over the weekend. So thank you so much. Lawana, I appreciate you. That movie was the bomb, I'll tell you. Even though I watched it with the sound down, I had closed captioning. Greg Beasley, who was on earlier, I appreciate you, Greg Beasley. And once again, to everyone who checked me out on Bedtime Stories, including my sister from another Mr. Angie Martin Turner. Thank you for the grub. Not from Grubhub, but from the grub. Yeah, for the grub, I should say. Even though Ronnie didn't want to send me no sandwich tonight. She's, you on your own. She got me hooked on these big ass corned beef sandwiches. Till next time, blue skies, green lights, and peace. Good night. Miss Delicious. See you next weekend. Thank you, ladies and gentlemen. Um, like I said, that whole internet thing should be cleared up. I had to use a Wi-Fi hotspot, but it did the trick. I think I'm gonna have to break down and get one of these, from Verizon. All right. Once again, thank you. Have a great weekend. Enjoy the best of bedtime stories tomorrow night. And till next time,